Hello guys and welcome back to Haymanager with me Alex, and today we've got episode 5 of our Borussia Dortmund save where we're going to be playing against Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. So let's get straight into the action and carry on from where we finished off last time. So last time we managed to we managed to lose to Manchester City by just 4. Haaland getting a double, Kyle Walker getting a goal in there, and Kevin De Bruyne also getting a goal on the tally against a 4-0 loss for us. Then we beat Union Berlin 5-2, where Makoko got a goal in the second minute. Haller with a brace, Adeyemi and Wijndal finishing them off as well. We saw us play a pretty good game, to be honest, didn't we? So I'm very happy with that. Since then, we played against Werder Bremen. We managed to get Makoko a hat-trick in that game, Haller a goal and Marlon in there as well, so the front three doing very well between themselves. Then Fulkrig as well, he managed to get sent off but scored a goal in the first 4 minutes. And then Marvin Duksch, who managed to get a goal in the 15th and the 28th minute. Then a game against Celtic where we were at home, we managed to, we should have won this game. It was a 1-1 draw. Then Frankfurt, a player that has really got to me, Rafael Santos Borre. This just really put me in a bad mood. The man, he's been on fire this season. You can see 7.46 his average rating. He is a pretty good player, like technically not very well gifted, but he's a good player. He came to that match and tore it up. We stood no chance. And then in the Pokal, believe it or not, Union Berlin got their revenge on us, and we managed to lose in that. We went 1-0 up to Yusufa Makoko goal, and then Geraldo Becker, 55th minute, and Jordan in the 87th minute, the American forward Jordan managed to tuck it away. So we're not in the finest of form, let's put it that way. In the last 5 games, 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. We have lost one of our games in the Bundesliga now, which means we are not going unbeaten. In the Bundesliga, if you look here now, we are now in second. So we've got the opportunity where we can still stay second, obviously, but Bayern Munich, a force to be reckoned with, are playing unbelievable football. And at the moment, they've got a fantastic side. I mean, if you look at this squad here, the amount of variation they've got in it is unbelievable. The selection advice is telling me to put Benson Baini in the squad and then Marlon up front instead of Makoko. Very familiar with the tactical approach, but Makoko's been in fine form. Marlon, not so much. We've got Almada in here, who hasn't really hit the ground running so far. He's worth 55 million, so I could always move him on, but he seems to be improving a little bit. So our side we're going to be playing is going to look like so. We've got Wijndal on the left, Mafio on the right, because Ryerson is a bit worse for wear at the moment. I prefer to play him preferably. We've got Tomori as a wide centre-back with Hummels and Süle in there as well. Then obviously we've got Kobel in the advanced playmaker position. We've got Brand Sanchez is going to be playing the Metsala role. I want to see how he can play in that. I'd like to see them two get forward a little bit more. I probably should be dropping them and maybe playing them both on like a ball-in midfielder defend and then maybe a deep line playmaker support, something like that. Because Brandt just seems to wander forward, and as much as he's very good going forward, he's not got the pace or the jumping reach to really battle in that midfield. He's very much not a midfield pivot type player. So we are at home. We're going to go balanced. We're going to submit the team out and see how we can fare against a very strong side in Bayern Munich, who, if I said I wasn't scared of, I'd be lying. I'm very scared of this. So let's pump up the fists. I think we need to show everyone that we deserve this praise. And here we have it. The 5-2-1-2 wing-back formation that we've been playing so far this season. We've got a good side. For how much we've spent at the start of the season, we've brought in obviously the 2 wing-backs. We brought in Renato Sanchez. We brought in Almada. We've not really brought in a mainstay type of player because there was nobody available. Nobody really that took my eye that was going to be, wow, we'll bring them in and they'll hit the ground running straight away. So at the moment, we're going to have to figure out who we can play and how well they can play in those positions and just go with it from there. So at the moment, Bayern Munich, they're lining up Muller up front, Sane, Musiala and Koeman, then Kimmich and Goretzka as the midfield pivot, playing a bit deeper in the defensive midfielder regions, and then Stanisic, Dillet, Upamecano and Pavard, and then Neuer in net. Ryerson as well, who's been fantastic so far this season. We just need to try and get a bit of our confidence up as Süle comes forward. He takes it past 2 players and he puts it in the back, and then there's Süle with a Nicholas Süle with a beautiful little run through. He saw it open up, he saw the gap, he thought, you know what, I'm going to have a bit of that. And Julian Brandt gets probably gets the assist there, but Süle takes it past one, dinks inside, takes it past another, and puts it past Neuer to put Borussia Dortmund 1-0 up in this massive game, by the way. Absolutely huge game. So let's shout at the lads. Let's praise them for that little bit of play, for how we've been playing so far. We've not let Bayern Munich have it. Well, I was just about to say we've not let Bayern Munich have a shot, and now we're going to see them have another shot, and it's off the post. Wijndal punting that clear to Julian Brandt now. And can we maybe jump on this? Oh no, we can't counter on it. I thought we'd be able to counter on it, but we haven't been able to. Haller picking up the ball from a very loose cross. Wijndal crosses it in. It's only cleared as far as Haller, who wins it back again. Wijndal finds Royce, who has a shot on goal, and now Muller comes forward, but he gets tackled again. But he comes to Kimmich. Sane now, they're coming forward scarily here by Munich. Kimmich finds Muller, but it falls to Musiala, who tries to curl one in, and it's just wide of the mark. So far, no complaints, and we've been playing incredibly well. Schürrle with a bit of individual magic. I'm happy to have dominated his possession so far. Keep it up. I've changed things up a bit, so we're not, we're playing much shorter passes. We're playing it a bit more compact. We're shooting on sight, crossing in early. This is how I want to be playing it, and we're regrouping. As soon as we lose that ball, we're running back. We are, no excuses. We're running back. So at the moment, happy with how we're playing. Carry on. I'll make some changes as we go through. Probably Wijndal's going to come off. We're going to see Royce come off as well. Perhaps Julian Brandt, but he's been having a good game. So let's just encourage the side a little bit more. Try and get something more out of them as Sane stands over a corner now. Will he find someone in the box? He can't. It's not headed away. It's not dealt with though. Upamecano's there. And it's taken about 2 deflections and gone into the back of the net. Oh, not what you want to see, is it? It's just not what you want to see. You can just tell as soon as the ball came out, Sane whipped one in. Schürrle manages to head that clear. Maffeo, caught in no man's land, comes off Haller and goes straight past Cobble into the back of the net. Upamecano didn't even know what he was doing with that. He just punted it in any direction. Wijndal, who's looking a bit worse for wear, we'll bring on Benson Baini. Why not? And then Marco Reus is going to come off. We're going to bring on Almada. As I say, I think he can do. I reckon he can do a shift. I reckon he could genuinely do a shift. Let's put him in attack. Let's see what he can do in attack. Let's have a target forward. Let's make Haller the target forward. Maybe push forward a little bit more. Julian Brandt's going to come off. We'll bring on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain because I know he can play that position. You can play this deep line playmaker role pretty well. Take off Moukoko. We'll bring on a bit more of another pacey demon in Marlon, who can play in that advanced forward role as well. And then for now, we're going to see how that changes our side, see how that changes our perspective on things. We're going to demand more from the side. Come on, boys. We can get something more out of this. 75th minute now, and there is a highlight. Cobble. We've got it in our own half. We're playing it out nicely from the back. Sanchez into Almada, who loses the ball. It's his first touches, maybe. Sane comes forward now, cuts inside, gives it to Musiala, and it's a beautiful save by Cobble. Oh, God, I was caught on the edge of my seat there. I thought we were going to concede as Haller. He's not looking very good in that position. Adeyemi, I'm going to bring him on to try and get a bit more pace going forward. Coman, he comes forward now. We need to do something about these corners. We definitely need to do something. I think that was offside, yeah. Definitely offside. We need to do something about these corners. There's a highlight here. I don't know if it's just a highlight because of... Oh! What a shot! Who was that? I think that was Marlon, but what a shot! As I think we should be able to get something out of this. Come on, fire the boys up. Come on, one more push, one more attack. That's all I asked for. It's 1-1. We need to get a counter attack going. They're tired. Let's go attacking. Why don't we see out the game as we go attacking? 94th minute now. As there's a highlight, Sane stands over a free kick. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! As he tried to curl one into the top right-hand corner there, and it just so happens, towards the end of that game, they were absolutely flying at us. Hands on hips, I have to sympathise that things didn't go our way, but so far so good. We've managed to keep a draw at least anyway, so we can give ourselves another chance at trying to beat Bayern Munich, but we do have to do that at their ground. Oh, Bayern Munich hold out for a draw. That's what he's saying, because we had a lot of the possession there. We did play a very good game out there, but maybe I should have gone on to counter as soon as we'd scored. But either way, I'll join you back for the next game, which is going to be Celtic, the return leg away from home in the Champions League. I'll join you back for that one. If we can, our Champions League group at the moment, if we get a win against Celtic, I reckon we're all right. I do reckon we're all right. Real Sociedad, they'd have to score 4 against us by the looks of things. I think they're going to get beat by City as well. So a win against Celtic will be great for us. Will be absolutely fantastic. So I'll join you back for that game. I'll see you in a second. We have got this game against Celtic away from home. They're currently sitting 4th in the league. So we're gonna have to see how we can do in this group, because at the moment it's looking a bit ropes for us. I'm not gonna lie to you. Schlotterbeck is back from his injury. We have still got quite a few players injured. What we have done, and we've had Thiago Almada and Giovanni Reina asking for more game time. They said they'll try and impress me going forward. So what I might do is I might let them have a bit of game time out there. I prefer to probably play an advanced forward after this, realistically, but I'll play Haller as more of like a target forward. I'll let him play target forward support. We don't have that many players attacking now, which isn't like the preference for me, but we've got to see what we can do. Cobble's not been playing too well in this sweeper keeper support role, so I might have him as just a sweeper keeper defend, see how he performs in that role. Other than that, Marco Reus probably needs a bit of a run out there, but I don't really want to change anyone else. Julian Brandt's been playing well. Ronaldo Sanchez can come off. You know what? We're bringing in Ozcan. Let him have a bit of a game out there as a deep line, as a ball-winning midfielder support. We'll play a few support players, shall we? We do need, in fact, we need an attacker, don't we? We need, if you can play pressing forward, attack Haller. I think I might have him as a pressing forward. He plays it quite well, or even maybe the complete forward role, because that's good. But he hasn't got the long shots for that, has he? So I'll play him as a pressing forward. Well, I'll play him as an advanced forward. Why not? I reckon. Can he play that advanced forward role quite well? Let's have a look. Just dead quick. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, he just can. He's not a great dribbler, which is why I won't. I'll play him as deep line forward. So there we have it. We'll be playing like this in this formation. I've got the other one set up like so, just in case I need to switch back to it. But we do have this formation in itself. I want to try and get a few more players playing, like Adeyemi. I'd love to bring him in, see if he can ever go against Celtic. A bit more pace up front. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to play balanced. We'll play it like this, and let's just see how we fare. So I'll join you back for the start of this game in the Champions League. Here we are. We're in the Champions League, and I tell you what, this team by Celtic, it's a good team. Abada, Furuhashi up front. We know they are good. We did manage to only draw with them last time. You can see this formation though. The pyramid, as I would probably call this, or maybe even it looks like a Harrier plane, doesn't it? Like when you get your Harrier strike on Modern Warfare 2. We're playing a bit more of like a more compact Christmas tree type formation, which is very nice to see. So I want to see if we can play like this. It'll be good to try and get a good game out of this. If it works, even better. But I'd like to see us try and develop something where we can actually have a bit of a different tactic to line up with if we need to play a few more of our attacking like advanced playmakers, which we have like in abundance at this club for some weird reason. As Celtic have intercepted it here and they're coming forward quite scarily. Can we get this away? We can't. Turnbull, we've headed it away. It falls to Johnston now. There's no one to press him. We've managed to concede another cross in there, which I'm not too happy about. We need to get the ball back off them here. As Taylor brings it forward, what's he going to do with it? Plays it back to Starfelt. They're playing it very slow, and they managed to find McGregor, who's through on goal. And Callum McGregor has put one away within 17 minutes, and we are not playing well at all. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know why we're playing this so slow. Can we higher the tempo up maybe? Can we maybe, if we play this a little bit wider, let's work the ball into the box instead, and obviously let's float crosses into the guys up top. Or even mix the crosses, why not? Just keep it like that. Try and just like up the ante a bit more fluid passing. I don't want to keep possession too much because we're not a possession-based team. We're not passing. We want to try and hit them on the counter. That's what we want to try and do. Try and get things going forwards, and maybe even counter-pressing in this formation might be the one. But yeah, let's just see where we can go from here, because at the moment we've not been playing well at all. Let's demand a bit more from the lads. Try and get a bit more out of them, because we should be beating this Celtic side. We should be. With Borussia Dortmund. Julian Brandt stands over it, tries to get a ball in, falls to Almada on the edge of the box, and Thiago Almada has made up for, he's asked for the game time. He's made up for a mistake that he made in the previous game against Bayern Munich. He has found himself receiving a pretty decent pass, but it's a deflection. Well, I didn't see that from that other angle, but from that angle you can definitely see that was a deflection, and he's put it in the back of the net, which is decent enough, but we should be winning this game. Let's see this out a bit more. Let's encourage the guys a bit further. Joe Hart has this at the back now, and Cameron Carter-Vickers. You can see now, we've got like this 3 at the front with the 2 in the midfield. Quite like how wide these players are playing, because it does mean like I'm not having them as wingers, but they are still playing quite wide, Reina and Almada, who can play the wider positions respectively. Turnbull's through on goal now, though. Schuler can't get in front of him, and that is poor defending by Lenglet. That is shocking defending by Lenglet, who hasn't managed to do anything with that there. And I tell you what, let me just see if I change this to a ball playing defender instead. If you just play it like that, let's have our wing backs on support. Let's play complete wing back supports, and let's just see how that changes the game. At half time, satisfactory at best, but let's keep going. Keep going. I know you're better out there. I know you're all better out there than what you've just played. Let's start the second half and see what else we can bring to this. Haller up front has not been working whatsoever, so let's bring on Daniel Marlin. See what he can do. Let's put him in that advanced forward role. At the moment, Celtic have had the most momentum, and I've just skimmed the top of the crossbar again. Schuler's looking a bit worse for wear. We'll bring on Hummels at the centre-back role. Turnbull stands over this corner now. We've got acres of space at the back. Oh, on the edge of this box. I'm going to change these. I'm going to change this completely. It's just not working out for us, this, though, at all. We're not looking good enough. Let's demand more from the guys. Come on. A bit more from this. 77th minute now. Turnbull's having an absolute unbelievable game. Is it something to do when we're out of possession? Let's distribute this quickly. Trigger the press. Oh, there you go. That might be it. We should be stepping up more as well. Let's see if that changes how we play. As Wolf. Highlight straight away. Marlon on the ball now. Benson Biney. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's on the edge of the box, but you can't get anything else. Ozcan comes around, has a shot. He falls to Giovanni Reina, and he's missed. Joe Hart has made the double save of a lifetime there. Has made an absolute unbelievable double save. Almada stands over this now, whips one in. Not met by anybody, and that's the end of that highlight. Let's go a bit more positive. Demand more again. Come on, boys. Something else. Let's try and make something of it. Reina should be finishing that, though. That was such a simple opportunity, and Joe Hart's managed to save it. Turnbull standing over it now. He plays it short to Taylor on the edge of the box. He finds Forrest, and Cobble manages to just pluck that out of the air. That was scary. 88th minute now. It's coming up to the 90th. Come on, boys. One last. Come on. Anything. Anything. Don't lose to Celtic. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. This is just I don't like what I've seen. Really, really poor. Again, I need to try and see what I can do with this side, because we go from the mighty Bayern Munich, the guys who are taking the league by storm, and then we go to Celtic, who, let's be real, they're not the biggest of rivals. They're not someone that like a massive club that we're going to lose to. And we managed to just come away with a 2-1 loss after going 1-0 up, I believe. Not a good display this episode, I've got to admit. Not the best of games, but either way, we've managed to try and get a decent result out of that Bayern Munich game. So the last two episodes, not being brilliant, but hey-ho, here we go. I'll have to change this sub-managers as well. I'm very happy, I think. Let me just double-check really quickly. I've got 151 subscribers now, so thank you very, very much. Let me just move the microphone away from my mouth. Sorry, apologies if it's been too loud all episode, but 151 sub-managers. Thank you very much for everything that's been going on lately. The analytics are going very, very well at the moment, so thank you for the reception. I'll try and bring a bit more of a variety for these games now. Just do maybe Football Manager in 10 years, so on and so forth, a few experiments and stuff. That'll be nice and interesting. But thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new or new, and I'll catch you in the next one. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.